Ladies and gents, welcome back. We're all too familiar with politicians staging events in order to sway public opinion in their favor when passing legislation, but it's all too funny when they get caught. And well, here's one of those situations. We have Democrats fake being in handcuffs. Video of Ilhan Omar and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez show the two being escorted by officers with their hands behind their backs as if they were wearing handcuffs. In a tweet about the incident, Omar claimed she was arrested by the police for protesting the overturning of Roe versus Wade. Now, this has been a hot button issue, even in Canada, of all places. Today, I was arrested while participating in civil disobedience action with my fellow members of Congress outside the Supreme Court. I will continue to do everything in my power to raise the alarm about the assault on our reproductive rights, tweeted Ilhan Omar. Several people in the replies observed that Omar was walking by herself away from an officer and no handcuffs could be seen despite her hands being behind her back. Why are you pretending to be handcuffed? This is so weird. Tweeted Republican commentator Matt Whitlock. Here we have Frank J. Fleming saying, she's walking by herself with her hands behind her back, pretending to be in handcuffs. And here's the tweet and the video here, where there's Ocasio-Cortez, and then here goes Ilhan Omar, all by herself, no escort, just walking away with her hands behind her back as if she's cuffed for this event that they're... what happened to her police officer? What happened to the one that was supposed to be walking with her? I guess that actor extra didn't show up that day. But we continue here. Another video shows Ocasio-Cortez being led away by police officer, who also shows her with her hands behind her back. However, after a few seconds, Ocasio-Cortez can be seen waving with one hand at a supporter. Today, Rep. AOC was arrested along with other members of Congress outside the Supreme Court for protesting in support of abortion rights. And we got that tweet right here. She puts it out there, and here she is walking away. Of course, them being the only ones allegedly being arrested here while there's a band playing. And then there goes the hand. Right out of the cuffs. Right out of the cuffs. Amazing, amazing event here. Now, according to reports, at least 16 Democrat lawmakers were taken into custody during the incident for various charges, including crowding, obstructing, and incommoding. The abortion protest was in response to the recent decision by the Supreme Court to overturn Roe versus Wade in a historic 5-4 decision. A later ruling affirmed that the U.S. Constitution does not confer a right to an abortion. So this, I mean, at the end of the day, it just kicks it back to the states, and then the states do their rulings on and write their own laws in the United States. This is how it works in the United States for all other issues. And for Canadians that are freaking out about this, it's our provinces that regulate abortions through the healthcare system. So it's not different. It's not very, very different there. But this isn't the first time Ocasio-Cortez was caught staging or falsifying an event. She was caught recently by our man, Alex Stein, 99, prime time, who's he's a culture jammer. And culture jamming is when you go and you pretend to have the opinion of the other side and go over the top with it. And here he is at some town hall meeting doing his thing. He's amazing.
But you guys are going to sit here and you're not going to take me seriously. You're going to laugh at me. I'm trying to compete. And yes, I was born a boy. So what, guys? This is 2022. It doesn't matter what you're born. We have Ketanji Brown Jackson even says She doesn't even know what a woman is. So then I'm a woman. So that's what you guys have to do. If the Supreme Court justice is on my side, then why can't I get the same from the Plano City Council? That's the problem, is I come here and I'm still a victim of transphobia. Yet
I'll leave a link in the description down below. This is great. This is great. But recently, Alex Stein found Ocasio-Cortez, and clearly Ocasio-Cortez Alexandria did not know who he was, and so he approached her at the steps of the Congress, where in this instance, oh, I have to refresh this. Bear with me for a second. In this instance, he shows up pretending to be a fan of hers, in the light that she puts herself out there, and she wants to, be this sexy young woman, congresswoman, and so he gives her exactly what she's looking for, and she comes out looking supportive of what he's saying here.
AOC, my favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC. You're my favorite. She wants to kill babies, but she's still beautiful. You look very beautiful in that dress. You look very sexy. Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina.
I want to do a little selfie.
I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you, AOC. Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Woo, I love it, AOC. Hot, hot, hot like a...
If you missed what she said, hey guys, do you want to take a selfie? And so that's clearly for her getting on board with it. But then she comes back later with several videos. But she claims that she was in danger as soon as she realized that she was the butt of the joke in this whole thing. Then she comes back, and now she's the victim of this, and it's amazing. It's amazing how much the exaggeration takes place, and it's as if Mark Stein 99 primetime is not already famous enough, and people could just go see the video for themselves. But this is her take on that exact moment that we just witnessed.
Buddy, I'm here in the Capitol. See this guy right there? Right there. When I was walking up, he said, hey, right in front of a Capitol police officer, said, hey, here's this, look at that big ass, look at that big juicy booty, this Latina, like whatever, all the bunch of racist, sexist stuff. And since nobody can do anything, I'm just telling you because this institution is not designed to protect people. And it's really hard and it's really sad that my only recourse is to just let you know about it, but
is to blatantly lie about it? That's amazing.
That's the institution we're in. I think
she went
the thing that was so crazy about that incident is not even that it happened, but that it happened on the Capitol steps right in front of a Capitol police officer. And this dude was engaged, like this wasn't about a political opinion, protest, or anything like that. He was engaged in very clearly sexually threatening, aggressive behavior right in front, on the Capitol steps in front of an officer. And he wasn't even asked to take a step back. Like, this officer was just cool with it. And it just, like, I really just can't help but think about all of that footage and evidence that we saw the day of all these Capitol police officers helping and being sympathetic to the insurrectionists on January 6th. And everyone just decided it was too politically difficult to deal with. So they all just brushed it under the rug. And to this day, there has never been an investigation into that. Never. So as a result, we have no idea which officers are safe to be around. We have no...
Okay, she goes on forever about it, but at one point she does claim that she was about to hit him. She's about to hit him at the time of the incident where he was congratulating her on her looks, and she came over asking if they wanted to take a selfie. Now it became the butt of the joke, of course, was Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in this whole situation. Even the Babylon Bee getting in there saying Ted Cruz casually strolls around in front of Alex Stein hoping for compliment on his butt. And, it doesn't end. But here's alternative footage of the event at the Roe versus Wade protest that they had there.
AOC, my favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC. You're my favorite. Very sexy. Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina. I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you, AOC. Look, AOC, my favorite big booty Latina.
Amazing, amazing. Well, I'll leave you with that. Take it as you wish, but politicians will, I mean, how do you know when a politician is lying? Their lips are flapping. Absolutely. And they may come in different packages these days, and some of them are big booty Latinas. Oh, it's too funny. But they definitely have the same motives. They want to lie to you so that they can get things passed. They'll lie through their teeth, and it's obvious if you know where to look. But here it is. I just thought I'd give you some news from outside of the Canadian borders today. Just way too funny. Anyway, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of this whole situation. Am I wrong in this? Is this not funny? Was she the victim of a hate crime? Let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. And if you've been unsubscribed by YouTube, which apparently some people have been recently, make sure you check your subscription status. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Keep on trucking.